Everyone wants passive income. The dream of earning money while you sleep. And one of the most reliable ways to do that is through dividend investing. Dividends are like thank you checks from companies you own. You invest once, and then the company rewards you again and again. Quarter after quarter, year after year. In 2025, as interest rates fluctuate and markets shift, dividend-paying stocks are becoming more attractive than ever. They not only provide stability during uncertain times, but also offer consistent income and long-term growth. So today, let's talk about something every smart investor wants to know. The top 10 dividend stocks for 2025. These are companies with strong fundamentals, steady cash flow, and a proven history of rewarding their shareholders. Let's begin with number 1, Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson has been a dividend-paying machine for decades. It's part of the elite Dividend Kings Club, companies that have increased their dividends for over 50 consecutive years. This healthcare giant makes products people use every single day. From baby powder to medical devices to pharmaceuticals. No matter what the economy looks like, people do not stop caring about their health. And that's what makes J&J such a stable investment. In 2025, its dividend yield hovers around 3%. But more importantly, the company has a rock-solid balance sheet, low debt, and massive global reach. It's the kind of stock you can hold for decades and sleep peacefully at night knowing your money is working for you. Next up, number 2, Procter & Gamble. This is another dividend king and one of the most dependable companies in history. From Tide to Gillette to Pampers, P&G owns brands you see in every home. The company has paid and increased its dividend for more than 60 years straight. That's through wars, recessions, and even pandemics. In 2025, P&G continues to thrive by focusing on brand strength, innovation, and a global consumer base that keeps spending on essentials. Its yield sits around 2.5%, but the reliability is what makes it golden. You may not double your money overnight, but you will enjoy consistent growing income for years to come. Number 3, Coca-Cola. You can't talk about dividends without mentioning Coca-Cola. This company has been paying dividends since 1920. Over a century of shareholder rewards. And not only that, it's increased its payout for 61 straight years. Think about that. Through the Great Depression, multiple recessions, inflation, and market crashes, Coca-Cola kept paying its shareholders. That's the kind of consistency that makes investors fall in love. In 2025, Coca-Cola's dividend yield is roughly 3%. And the company continues to expand its portfolio beyond soft drinks into energy drinks, bottled water, and healthier alternatives. Its global brand power is unmatched. And for anyone who wants a steady, reliable source of passive income, Coca-Cola remains one of the best. Now, number 4, PepsiCo. Yes, Coca-Cola's biggest rival is also one of the best dividend stocks you can own. PepsiCo doesn't just sell soda. It owns Frito-Lay, Quaker Oats, Doritos, Cheetos, and Gatorade, making it both a beverage and snack powerhouse. This diversification gives Pepsi a huge advantage. Even if soft drink sales fluctuate, its snack division keeps profits steady. Pepsi has raised its dividend for over 50 consecutive years, with a yield of about 2.8%. It's a true example of balance, growth, and stability in one package. If you want an income stock that can also grow over time, PepsiCo is a must-have in your portfolio. Number 5, Microsoft. Now, you might not think of Microsoft as a dividend stock, but it has quietly become one of the strongest dividend payers in the tech world. Its dividend yield is modest, around 0.8%, but the magic lies in its growth potential. Microsoft's cloud business, Azure, is booming. Its software subscriptions generate recurring revenue, and it has more cash on hand than almost any company on Earth. Microsoft has increased its dividend every year since 2003, and that growth shows no signs of slowing. For investors who want both capital appreciation and consistent income, Microsoft is a perfect blend of the old and the new. Number 6, ExxonMobil. Energy is always a critical part of the global economy, and when it comes to dividend reliability, few can match ExxonMobil. This oil and gas giant has been paying dividends since 1882. That's over 140 years of uninterrupted payouts. In 2025, with global energy demand steady and oil prices recovering, ExxonMobil, remains one of the highest-yielding blue-chip stocks with a yield around 3.5% to 4%. The company's cash flow is massive. Its debt is under control, and it is investing in renewable energy to stay relevant for decades to come. For investors seeking income with inflation protection, ExxonMobil is a strong, long-term bet. Number 7. McDonald's. Who doesn't know the Golden Arches? McDonald's is more than just fast food, it's a real estate empire. Most people don't realize McDonald's makes most of its money not from burgers, but from rent. It owns prime real estate around the world and leases it to franchisees at premium rates. This business model makes its cash flow incredibly stable. McDonald's has increased its dividend every year since the 1970s, and its yield sits near 2.4%. Even during economic downturns, people still eat out, especially at affordable, familiar places like McDonald's. That makes it a recession-proof income generator. Number 8. Apple. Apple may not be the first company that comes to mind for dividends, but it's become a reliable payer with room to grow. The yield is around 0.6%, but Apple's buyback program is enormous, returning billions to shareholders each year. Apple's balance sheet is one of the strongest in history. It has a loyal global customer base, and every new iPhone service or subscription adds another layer to its ecosystem. In 2025, Apple continues to dominate in wearables, digital services, and AI-driven technology. It's a long-term growth story with consistent income potential. Number 9. Realty Income. This company has one of the most beautiful nicknames on Wall Street, the monthly dividend company. While most companies pay dividends quarterly, Realty Income pays every single month. It's a real estate investment trust, or REIT, focused on commercial properties leased to stable tenants like Walgreens, Dollar General, and FedEx. Its business model is simple. Collect rent from hundreds of reliable tenants and distribute the cash to shareholders. In 2025, Realty Income's dividend yield is around 5%, making it one of the best income plays available. It is perfect for investors who want consistent, predictable monthly cash flow. And finally, number 10, Broadcom. This semiconductor company has quietly become one of the best dividend stocks in the tech sector. Broadcom designs chips that power smartphones, data centers, and AI applications. As technology demand explodes, Broadcom's profits soar. What's impressive is how generous the company has become to shareholders. Over the past decade, its dividend has grown by more than 400%. In 2025, its yield is around 2.2%, and the company continues to raise payouts year after year. It's the perfect example of a tech company that combines growth, innovation, and income. Now, let's pause for a moment. All 10 of these companies have one thing in common. They generate massive cash flow. They've survived recessions, pandemics, and market crashes. And they continue to reward investors year after year. But remember, dividend investing is not about chasing the highest yield. It's about sustainability. A company paying 10% may look exciting, but if it can't maintain that payout, the dividend could be cut and your stock value could collapse. Focus on consistency. Look for companies with stable earnings, manageable debt, and a long track record of increasing dividends. And most importantly, reinvest your dividends. That's how you unlock the true power of compounding. A $1,000 investment in a solid dividend stock that yields 3% might not sound like much today, but reinvest those payouts for 20 years, and it could double or triple your returns. That's the secret wealthy investors understand. They don't just chase quick gains. They build systems of cash flow that work quietly in the background. So if you're serious about financial freedom, start building your dividend portfolio in 2025. You don't need to buy all 10 stocks at once. Start small. Pick 2 or 3 that match your risk tolerance. Then slowly expand over time. Diversify across sectors: tech, consumer goods, healthcare, energy, and real estate. Because when one sector dips, another usually rises. That balance keeps your income flowing smoothly. And here's the best part. You don't have to be rich to start. Even $100 a month invested into dividend stocks can grow into thousands over time. The earlier you start, the faster compounding works in your favor. Think of your dividends as little soldiers. Each dollar you invest sends another soldier out to work for you. And those soldiers keep bringing more soldiers back every quarter. That's how wealth is built not overnight, but over years of consistency. In 2025, as inflation cools and markets stabilize, dividend investing is making a massive comeback. Investors are tired of gambling on hype stocks and crypto trends. They're returning to fundamentals to cash flow, value, and income. So whether you are a beginner or an experienced investor, these 10 stocks are a perfect foundation for building steady wealth. Johnson & Johnson for healthcare stability. Procter & Gamble for consumer strength. Coca-Cola and PepsiCo for brand power. Microsoft and Apple for tech-driven growth. ExxonMobil for energy income. McDonald's for consistency. Realty Income for monthly cash flow. And Broadcom for innovation and dividends combined. Together, they form a portfolio that is balanced, diversified, and designed for the future. Dividend investing is not exciting. It's not flashy, but it works. Because true wealth isn't about quick wins. It's about creating streams of income that never stop flowing. So don't wait for the perfect time to invest. Start now. Start small. Be consistent. Because every dollar you invest today is a seed for your future freedom. And one day, those small dividends will grow into something powerful enough to pay your bills, fund your travels, and give you the peace of mind that your money is finally working for you. If you want your wealth to last, stop focusing on what is popular and start focusing on what is reliable. That's the true secret to financial independence. And dividends? They're the quiet, compounding heroes that make it all possible. So, as 2025 unfolds, make your money work for you, one dividend at a time.